Hello, everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes to welcome you back for the fall semester. This is Christy Firtha. I am your distance education faculty coordinator. I wanted to talk about regular instantive interaction just really quickly because it is something that came up a lot last semester and that we will see in the future. It is something that the state is looking for in our online courses during accreditation. So many of you were asking, what is regular interaction? What is substantive interaction? They are two different things, but they work together in our online classes. Regular interaction in the context of online education and distance learning refers to frequent, predictable, and substantive engagement between instructors and students on a scheduled basis. Substantive interaction is engaging with students in teaching, learning, and assessment consistent with the content under the discussion. So the statewide policies for substantive interaction are that you are engaging with students in teaching, learning, and assessment consistent with the content under discussion in at least two of the following for asynchronous courses, and most of our online courses are asynchronous courses. This includes assessing or providing feedback on a student's coursework, and this is more than just filling out, like clicking boxes on a rubric or adding points in a discussion. This is actually commenting on students and providing them unique feedback based on their work. It also includes providing information or responding to questions about the content of a course or a competency. And this can happen in discussion, this can happen in announcements, but it's some way of you basically answering students' questions the way that you might in a class, or anticipating students' questions the way that you might in a class. It also includes, and this holds especially true for our campus, facilitating a group discussion regarding the content of a course or competency, and this should happen on a weekly basis. For our local requirements, you are required to be present in weekly group discussions. The actual wording is on more than one day each week, which means that you are required to be in the discussion, moderating it, and to show your presence by posting at least twice during different days of the week. The statewide policies for regular interaction reinforce this. Regular interaction between a student and instructor is demonstrated by the two following criteria, and both are required. Providing the opportunity for substantive interactions with the student on a predictable and regular basis, commensurate with the length of time and the amount of content in the course or competency. And so what this could look like for your courses is just saying, Monday and Tuesday are the days where I'm going to be grading papers, so expect some feedback on your work Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, I'll start looking at discussions. Thursday and Friday, I will be taking a second run through the discussion. So it's letting them know, your students know, how you will be participating in the class, how you will be monitoring the class, how you will be offering them feedback. And also it involves letting them know the best ways to get in touch with you. It also involves monitoring the student's academic engagement and success and ensuring that an instructor is responsible for promptly and proactively engaging in substantive interaction with the student when needed on the basis of such monitoring or upon request by the student. So this basically means if students are asking questions, if things are coming up in discussion, if you're getting a bunch of emails, you just respond to your students. If they want to meet, especially if you're a full-time faculty, make sure that they have access to your office hours. And so it's just, it is basically being present and there consistently and predictably for your students. In addition to the statewide policies, we do have our own local policies, and I will include those in the rest of the slideshow, which I'll attach to the video. But our policies are a little bit more specific, and they detail the ways in which we locally meet the state requirements. And it includes things like weekly substantive announcements, so things that are actually addressing the class that you're teaching, weekly threaded discussions, again, where you're responding to your class, where you're in the discussions on more than one day a week. responding to emails in a timely manner within 2 working days, providing timely feedback on student work within 1 working week, so 5 days. And full-time faculty are required to have 5 hours of scheduled office hours each week. And these are to be listed in the syllabus with the day, time, and modality each week. And these can be in person or online office hours. So essentially, what RSI is there for is to make sure that you as an instructor feel present to your students online the way that you would in a regular classroom. Like your presence should be there, it should be felt, they should feel like they are learning from a person, from an instructor. And so some of the questions that you'll want to answer in your syllabus or in your information module or somewhere, especially throughout the first week, are: when can students expect to hear from you in discussion? When are your online office hours? And what modalities are you available during office hours? What are the best ways to contact you? When do you ordinarily do your grading and offer students feedback on their work? And where should students look for feedback from you? So these are just, I mean, there's more to consider. These are just some things to consider. And we'll talk about more about RSI. I'm sure you'll be sick of it actually by the time the semester ends. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate the time that you've taken to listen to this, and I will